All right, so we're back. We got it hoisted up. Now, in a perfect world, this would be a little bit higher, but this is what Matt's got to work with, so we're going to work with it. So I asked Matt just now, because this is a little buck that we killed, and just to be completely honest with you, we come down here to shoot these videos, and I was down here Thursday night and we got here late Thursday afternoon, and I did kill one myself, but it was a little small to be putting on a video, so we didn't want to hear the backlash out of all that. So we got one that's a little bit bigger, but it is a small buck. But we wanted to be able to do these videos, and when you're processing for yourself, you kill what you want to because you're going to eat it. But I asked Matt, I said, hey, do you think it'd be worthwhile to show people how to cape one professionally, not like deer hunters do? He's like, yeah, what would you do? Just cut it right here. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, that is a deer hunter move. So if we're not going to do it, but I'm going to show you. We skin for a lot of taxidermists. We probably skin close to 500 capes a year for different taxidermists and stuff. Not to say we don't make mistakes, but we're decent at what we do. You don't want your taxidermist guessing. You don't want to guess at how much hide your taxidermist wants. So we send them the entire hide. They determine what they want, cut it off, and they can dispose of it. But at this point, what you want to do is just make that cut to here and stop. Stop about right here. Now keep in mind your mount's going to stop about here, but we stop there. Then when you make your cuts, you're going to cut and stay behind, follow that line, and come up here, and then come around and meet that. Come up here, come around and meet that. You'll skin this little section off down to here, and then when the hide comes to meet it, you pull it off, cut the front legs off, and we even, most of the time, will send the front legs with the taxidermist. You just don't know what people are going to want. So that's how to cape a deer professionally. Please stop with the starting right here and skinning this down, and then you got to reach up. There's hair everywhere. It's terrible. And if somebody wants to give me some crap over it, that's all right, but that's the right way to do it. So, but we're skinning this one just for food. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish our cut right here. Again, behind, not like this. We're going to go, and so that hair is moving out of our way. Go all the way down the neck, just like that. Now, if you had a buddy, which my buddy is filming, and so I'm going to have to do this by myself. So we're going to continue this, opening this flank up right here. Now, I don't know if I told you or not, but when you cut that tail off, leave that tail. Don't cut the tail off. That's going to be a useful tool to you. Try to make it where when you let go of this hide, it's not rolling and flipping back and getting meat or getting hair on your meat. We want to keep it where it's staying away. Again, scraping motions, just like that. And then once you get it kind of worked off there, you can stop. Again, this is going to be the harder side because you're working upside down. If you get hair on your knife, just reach right around here where you've got bare hide, and you can wipe it off, and you get all the hair off. And again, y'all have to give me a little grace. This is the first time I've done a deer like this since I'm a kid. It's been a long time since I've done a deer without machinery. All right, so got it down to there. Now, at this point, you should be able to grab that tail, put your knife in, grab that tail with this hand here and this hand here, and you should be able to pull. If you have a piece of nylon rope that you can make a loop with, you can put it around there and put your foot in it so you can use all your weight. And if you need extra grip and you're not saving the hide for anything, we're not saving the hide for anything, you can make you a cut, get your hand in, and get a little extra. So we're getting down close to that. All right, so again, doing a little more knife work than I normally would, just because I'm doing it by myself. I don't have the height I need, and I don't have my handy dandy helper. All right, so now, in the perfect world, if this was a little higher, we could just pull and just strip these legs off, but we're not in a perfect world. We're just working with what we got. So we're gonna have to make a cut right here. I'm gonna do the same thing here. And ladies and gentlemen, a sharp knife is key to this. And I'm not sponsored by any of these people. You see we got some hair that time. But I'm telling you what we use in the shop. We use Victorinox knives. This is a 6-inch boner. We use that for probably 95% of everything we do in the plant is this knife right here. There's no sense in going out there. Nothing against knife makers. Hey, I get it. You guys got to make a living. But my customers are deer hunters. No sense in going out and spending hundreds of dollars on these knives. I think this knife, Matt just ordered one. What was it? How much? 35 bucks?
Yeah, $43 with shipping and handling.
Yeah, $43 shipping and handling. You can get them at Walton's. You can get them at Bunzel. You know, now if they want to, if Victorinox wants to send me a couple knives, give them a shout out, I'll take it. All right, so here's another thing. You can use a saw at this point, but I see you guys all the time. You get down this point, you cut the leg, you cut the hide, and leave this foot on. Look, so that is a joint. You can feel a little hard knot right there in the middle. If you'll go right below that, or above it, there's two joints. You can do either one, and it'll pop off, just like that. And you can get rid of that. Like I said, when we get done with this, we want anything that is not going to be eaten off. We don't want the hooves and legs and all that stuff still on this carcass. We're eating this, right? I will tell you, one of the best things for our business is wives. We'll get wives, and they'll come in, and they're like, I never did eat deer meat until you start processing it. When my husband was processing it, we had to pick out more hair than we did anything else. And she said, now when we get it from you, it looks like it come from a grocery store. Well, that's what I want to be able to show you to do at your house with just a few simple tools. Okay, so at this point, I am going to ask Matt to put the phone down for just a second. All we're going to do is just strip the rest of this hide off, but it works better with two people. So I'm going to get him to help me. We'll cut right back here in just a second.